And in some more news tonight, the site manager in charge of the new Komenda sugar factory in the central region, Ramiseti Rao, says the project is 95% complete.
He indicated the sugar factory will be ready by April 30.
Komenda sugar factory collapsed several years ago. The facility that employed many had almost all its equipment destroyed. The new 125-ton capacity factory is expected to provide direct jobs to over 250 people and in excess of 1,000 indirect jobs in the value chain. The Trade and Industry Minister, Dr. Eko Spiugabra, who toured the facility, said President Mahama will inaugurate the factory in May.
There are a number of Ghanaian engineers that have already been recruited here to begin to work with the Indian contractors and to understand the processes by which all this engineering was put together. We have started interviewing at the Ministry of Trade and Industry to recruit the first few Ghanaians who can become part of the initial management team. But the ratio we expect initial stages may have a higher percentage of Indians because the Ghanaians have to understudy the Indians who understand this business. Some will be sent overseas for attachments and training, and then hopefully within 2 or 3 years the management team can be almost entirely Ghanaian.
He said the Komenda sugar factory will serve as an import substitution venture in the short term.
And you're going to need at least 5 of such factories or bigger to meet the national demand before you begin to look at exporting it. The current objective is not an export-led sugar policy, but an import substitution sugar policy. But we will get to export-led once we start producing about 500,000 metric tons of sugar.
He hinted the Komenda Sugar Factory will be turned into a limited company under the name Komenda Sugar Company Limited, with shares to be floated on the stock exchange. The head of project, Sudish Mani, and the site manager in charge of the new Komenda Sugar Factory, Ramseti Rao, said Ghanaian workers on site have the capacity to take over the running of the factory in a few years.
They are eager to learn and they can do well. As technology, it will take time to study the overall process.
Soonly they will learn the knowledge and they will maintain themselves. We have that confidence by seeing their working procedures, their working techniques and their commitments and dedication.
Ghana spends approximately $400 million on importation of sugar annually for both domestic and industrial use. The factory will produce white sugar to be bagged in granulated forms for both domestic and industrial use. Employment opportunities will be generated through individual and cooperative outgrower farms which have sprung up to supply the factory with sugarcane.